Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
It is senior night for the Tigers Den. Clay Center hosting the Wamego Red Raiders. Welcome back to pregame as we get just about ready for a national anthem coming up in a few, and your starting lineup. The Clay Center Tigers come in the 3-14 mark. Wamego 12-6 on the season. A bit of a slip over the past few ball games, although, as Coach Williams said, they have taken on a pretty good gauntlet of their own toward the end of this year. Tigers and Red Raiders, senior night from the Den. Stay with us. More on the way next.
Planting your seed at the right depth is critical for a good stand and a maximum farming return. That's why you should consider installing the hydraulic downforce on your planter.
Hydraulic downforce is a way to ensure that we get the correct amount of pressure on the grow units to place the seed at the right depth to get the best stand we can.
The hydraulic downforce is an investment in your planter that pays off.
On the average, we can get 10 bushel acre over your standard factory spring.
Talk to Central Valley Ag now about the hydraulic downforce.
Bulk fill planters are big on efficiency, but all that extra weight increases the risk of soil compaction. The Kinsey 3600 with hydraulic weight transfers evens things out. The weight of the planter is evenly distributed across the entire toolbar, so you get the productivity of planting with bulk fill while reducing soil compaction and maintaining consistent seed depth. Bulk up while watching your weight. Come see the Kinsey 3600 today at Bruna Implement Company in Marysville, Washington, and Clay Center, or go to kinsey.com.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on March 21st for Clay Center's second annual Color Race, a fun and crazy 5K where participants are covered head to toe in color at each kilometer. Walk or run, it's all for fun. All proceeds benefit CARE, the animal shelter being built in Clay Center. In the spirit of CARE, your dog can participate too. To register, volunteer to help, and more, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you and your friends on March 21st at the Color Race.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank and Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
We are back once again at the Den. Said we're getting close to starting lineups and the anthem. That means we'll pause right now for that national anthem to take place. When we come back, we'll look at some of the numbers. We'll look at your starting lineups. The Tigers hosting the Wamego Red Raiders in an MCKL matchup from the Den. We'll be back right after these.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 corn hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
When your unique health concerns require a specific medication compound that is made just for you, the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart are qualified to do so and will even consult with your physician if needed. Compounding medications to address your unique health needs is an important part of the personalized care you can expect from the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and also at Patterson Apothecary near the hospital. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, putting the care into health care.
Hey Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Radio Shack is still open in Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, and Radio Shack will continue to supply your electronic needs. From a great selection of tablets, no-contract phones, audio accessories, Bluetooth devices, electrical components, and more, Radio Shack will still be here for you. You can count on them to help you with your digital gadgets and electronic gizmos that you rely on for work, leisure, and entertainment. You have questions, they still have answers. Radio Shack, located inside Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center.
Again, we do return to the den. It is time for those starting lineups as mentioned. First for the Wamego Red Raiders, Wyatt Totten, the 5'10 senior, averages 4.2 points a game. Anthony Gamino, a 5'10 junior, 7 points a contest. You also have Dylan Blaine at 13.5 a game, a 6'1 sophomore. Kyler Alderson, 6 foot and a senior, at 8.3 a game. And Eli Miller, who is one of the leading scorers on the season at 14 plus, 6'4, and the senior. The Clay Center Tigers will go with Lane Lively and then the 4 seniors. Ian Rotman, 6'1 and a senior, missed the fourth quarter, 2.6 a game. Caleb Carlson, a hard-working man down in the paint, 6'2 and a senior, 4.5 points, 2.5 boards. Bo Richardson, Bo knows at 6'1 and a senior. It is the senior night here from the den, a 6.2 a game, almost 3 boards a contest. And the Hammerhead, Brady Hamill, 6'3 and a senior for the Tigers, 7.2 points a game, 2.6 rebounds per contest. Senior night for Clay Center as they come in against the Wamego Red Raiders here on the final home game from the den. Stay with us. That tip-off is on the way next.
To make sure your wheat crop is as bountiful as possible, it's time to finish up with the top dressing boost from Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales. The field specialists Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach have experience and knowledge in a variety of aspects concerning crop producers like you, such as soil analysis, plant nutrition, pest diagnosis, yield monitoring, water management, and even regulatory and environmental issues. Call the guys you can trust for good advice at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Make sure your seeds go exactly where you want them. Have your planter meters calibrated before you go to the field.
Each percent that seed meter is off could relate to 1.5 bushels per acre.
Central Valley Ag Equipment Specialist Roger Wilton can make sure your seed singulation and spacing follow your planting prescription.
If your meter is off 3 or 4%, suddenly that starts to factor into a lot of dollars.
Make sure you get the best stand. Contact your nearest Central Valley Ag.
Where the customer comes first.
Clay Center Tigers getting set to work here on a tip-off Tuesday, the final tip-off Tuesday of the home portion of this season, as the Tigers will wrap it up here tonight and head to Abilene on Friday before they will head to Concordia a week from tonight to wrap up the regular season before the final games of the year get going and the final chance to head on beyond the sub-state with postseason getting it away in that first weekend of March. The opening tip-off controlled by the Clay Center Tigers, and they will have it to begin going right to left here in the den. Lane Lively out top, Wamego and a man-to-man. Lively, Richardson, Lane starts to drive, now kicks it left to Rotman, and then Brady Hamill and Caleb Carlson on the floor. Here's Richardson, right wing and deep for Lively. High post is Hamill, nearly had it taken away, now pulls the guarded jumper and gets the roll. The Hammerhead puts the Tigers on top here early at 2-0. Wamego's first look at it will be Anthony Gamino, who walks it across the midcourt stripe. He has Dylan Blaine wide left, and then out top is Eli Miller. Miller brings it off to Gamino and back left to Blaine. Correction, that's Wyatt Totten with it now left. Corner left, it comes to Kyler Alderson. So everybody for Wamego has gotten a touch. Play center in that point zone defense you heard Coach Williams talking about during pregame. Now down low is Alderson, short corner right. Skip pass to the left side. Blaine, three-pointer on its way, is up and good. Dylan Blaine knocks down the first three-pointer of the game. It's 3-2. Tigers back down quickly. Here's Richardson around right to Libby. Blaine looks backdoor for Richardson. Tough catch to make. It's going to be taken away by Alderson. Then a bump called against the Tigers, as it will be called against Brady Hamill. So Clay Center will drop back defensively now on after the turnover against Clay Center. They had a chance there in the lane on the back door, but a really tough catch if somehow Bo Richardson could have come up with it. Left and deep in the corner, Alderson, ball fakes it, now backs it out with the dribble and brings it way outside to Blaine. Around right, it comes to Totten. Corner right, Gamino for three. His shot is going to go over the backboard, and so Clay Center will get it back here, down by 1, 3-2, and they'll come back the other way with full court pressure now by the Red Raiders. Brady Hamill will inbound. Pass comes into the corner for Ian Rotman. Skip pass across to the right sideline for Richardson. Still in the backcourt now to Hamill, and Brady will break the timeline with a pass to Lane Lively. 6:22 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Tigers trail by 1. The opening bucket from Hamill, then a three-pointer from Blaine. Here's Richardson. He'll dribble drive, kick to the corner for Lively. Blaine brings it back out. High post. Carlson, he'll square, turn, shoot it up. It's just strong. Rebound weak side to Alderson, and it's going to be Wamego wanting to push it the other direction. Just in the front court, they go right baseline. Blaine hit his first three. This one's strong. Weak side board. Roteman battling. It's loose. Picked up by Lane Lively near the baseline. Up the court it comes to Carlson. Left wing now to Richardson. Transition bucket on its way is short. Rebound comes off to Wyatt Cotton, and it's going to be Wamego back with the basketball. The Tigers still trail by 1. Left baseline, Alderson. Back outside it comes to Gamino. To the right wing, high post Miller. Now around left to Blaine. Short corner left is Alderson again. 5:30 to work. We're in the opening period. 3-2, Wamego by 1. Gamino on the wing right. Back outside a deep Alderson, and his pass to the corner is way overthrown toward Wyatt Cotton, and it's going to be placed in the back with possession. Tigers trail by 1 and have the basketball. 3-2 is the score. It is Bo Richardson who walks it down the court. Holds it outside, looking left toward Lively. Now dribbles toward that side. Richardson backs it out with a dribble toward the right wing. Now stops and lost it out of bounds, but the Tigers turn it over unforced. Just moving it from side to side, and it's back to Wamego with possession. 3-2 ball game. Tigers down by 1. It will be brought across by Cotton. He'll give it away to Gamino, and further right on the wing to Blaine. Now in the corner right, Miller. Skip pass back outside. Cotton to the top of the key. Looks it right, and now it's thrown away and forced error on Wamego for the second straight trip down the floor. 3-2. Tigers down 1, but back with the basketball. The Play Center with a chance here offensively to work as Richardson takes it to that right side again. Now stops. Kick out toward Hamill to the backcourt is saved. No, not saved back across. It will be an over and back violation against the Tigers. So both teams have had 2 straight, really unforced turnovers. And the Tigers back on defense once again. Red Raiders walk it across. Tigers in the zone. 1 bucket apiece. A 3-pointer from Blaine for Wamego. Now Cotton has it left wing. He'll pull up a little 2-pointer. That's a short off the front iron. Kind of a fall away guarded by Hamill. And Brady came down with the board. Now down court, Alderson the steal on the sideline, and he's able to save it back in bounds. Cotton down court, and he carries the basketball. So pretty sloppy play on both ends thus far in this ball game. Here's Ethan Rosine in, and that'll bring Lane Lively to the sideline for a breather. Altizer are also checking on, and that'll bring Caleb Carlson out for a break. Tigers will have possession down by 1. Nearing the midway point in this opening quarter, it's 3-2. Tigers down by 1 point. Richardson out between the circles, right wing to Altizer. Looking inside, Rosine just checking in. Now Dalton out top has it stripped for a moment. Richardson gets it right back to Altizer. Now Coach Williams wants a timeout. He'll take a 30-second break. We will also. Tigers trail by 1 when we come back.
Farmway Co-op is seeking applicants for a full-time tender driver in Clay Center. Duties include nurse truck operation and maintenance, filling anhydrous and liquid trailers, and maintenance of facilities while working with high-tech equipment. Preference given to applicants with current CDL and hazmat endorsement required or ability to obtain. Farmway Co-op is an equal opportunity employer. Deadline is February 27th. To apply, call Tammy at 785-738-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
Play Center Tigers with the basketball. Coach Kelly Williams getting a timeout. Didn't like the way the offense was kind of bumping into each other, and so timeout call. Tigers down by 1. 3:50 to work. Right sideline is Ian Roteman. He'll bring it around left to Richardson. Bo has a screen coming from Rosine. Now from Hamill. Bo at the top of the key. Now turns it right. Outside it goes to Altizer. On the wing against the man-to-man of Wamego. Now a little run and jump, and Alderson to steal. He'll take it the other direction. Leans in and gets the laying down. It's 5-2. Red Raiders with a lead by 3 at 5-2 now. Pressure again. Tigers handle it. Bringing it across is Richardson. Bounce pass in low. Here's Hamill up off flash, and Brady Hamill with 2 field goals down inside. It's back to a 1-point ball game. Good feed, that trip by Richardson to set up Brady Hamill. Here's Blaine for 3, his second triple of the game, and the Tigers will trail here 8-4. Altizer brings it across. 3:03 to work, first quarter. Tigers down 8-4 now, but with the basketball. Altizer fakes left, stops, now gives it off to Richardson. Bo has it with the dribble as he works outside against Landis Rowden. Bo spins toward the lane, kick out to Rothman. Ian beyond the arc against Gamino, gets the screen from Hamill. Now Ian turns the corner right all the way to the glass. Ian Rothman knocks it down. The senior makes it a 2-point ball game again at 8-6. Right side winger out and gives it off to Alderson, right back in the corner. Now outside to Gamino. Now baseline left, Blaine, his third three early on. He averages 13.5 points a game. He's at the 9 early. Now a steal in transition by Rowden to Blaine. Toward the lane, pulls up over Rosino, tried to draw the charge. The rebound comes away to Altizer. Tigers trail by 5 and with the basketball. Dalton out top of the dribble. Looks right, now stops, double team, has it taken away by Rowden. In transition, lob down low, Blaine up and good. He has 11 early points, and the Tigers trail 13-6 with 1:53 to work in this first quarter. So Richardson brings it across, looks left, now back right with the dribble. Off to Rothman, nearly taken away, but Ian has it. Baseline right, Rothman hit a bucket driving a little bit ago. Now that Hamill's got 2 field goals. Brady backs his way in, takes it up, draws contact, and Brady Hamill's headed to the stripe to shoot 2. Brady Hamill worked right to left, backing his way into the lane, and eventually able to get to the glass, draw the contact. He's got a chance to shoot 2 now. First free throw on its way is rolling in, and Brady Hamill off to a great start here on senior night. He has 5. Altizer and Rothman will come out. Caleb Siebold and Lane Libby into the game. Tigers down 6, but Hamill at the stripe with one more free throw coming. This one up, and they wave it off. They say the Tigers in the lane too early. Caleb Carlson back on for Clay Center. It's 13-7. Tigers down by 6. Wamego will have the basketball. 1:37 to go in this opening quarter. Outside it comes right to Gamino. Now out at the top of the key. They lob it right baseline. Totten has it. He'll bring it back out deep to Gamino. Around left for Blaine. Skip to the right corner and thrown away. The Red Raiders have 4 or 5 turnovers here early, and basically, they've been unforced turnovers, just making a bad decision. But the Tigers have it back down by 6, 13-7, 1:17 to work here in this first quarter of play. Caleb Siebold brings it across. Siebold stops out top, trying to go to Bo Richardson. It's taken away. Rowden down the court, walked with the basketball. The Tigers get it right back. So Rowden got loose down the lane, but then lost control and ends up turning it back over for the Tigers. 13-7. Tigers down 6 again with possession. Caleb Siebold will bring it up the floor against the Red Raider man-to-man. They check at half court. Siebold right side against Camino. Turns the corner to the baseline. Double team on him. Tried to give it off to Rosine. Ball is loose. Knocked it out of bounds by Wamego. It'll be Clay Center's possession on the baseline. 52.8 to work first quarter. Bo Richardson will inbound. Left of the glass. On the baseline, looking in the corner for Libby. Lane, three-pointer up and short. Rebound tipped by Richardson. Bo's going to be called for over the back. And for the Tigers, their second team foul. One whistle against the Red Raiders thus far. It'll give the Red Raiders the basketball with 45 to work and a 6-point lead. Totten to Gabino, deep right. Couple of dribbles into the corner for Blaine. Now he's cut off to Miller at the high post. Kicks it left. Totten, 3 ball on its way is short. Good box out from Ethan Rosine. Now he looks for a guard. He hands it off to Siebold. 3 Red Raider defenders in the backcourt. Tigers do bring it across. Libby at the top of the key is Richardson. He'll rip it through, give it off to Rosine. Dribble drive, stripped away from behind, and a reach-in foul called on Wyatt Totten. Second team foul now on both here in the opening quarter. Tigers have it down 6 with the basketball again from the baseline, this time right of the window. As Bo Richardson drops it off, here's a good look for Rosine. Quick draw, knocks it up and in off the glass with the left hand, and it's 13-9. Right wing and deep. is Gamino. Outside to Totten. Around left, they get it to Blaine. Now outside, Gamino again. Back left deep. Blaine's at 3 threes. Fourth one no good at the buzzer. We'll head to the second quarter. Tigers down by 4. 13-9. Tigers trail as we head to the second period here in the Den.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
For relief of neck and back pain, see Bruna Implement Company and the Grasshopper True Zero Turn Mowers and use as directed. These mowers are the perfect prescription to cure the aches and pains of mowing. Our humanomic design, foam-padded steering levers, and the industry's most comfortable seat are standard features, so operators stay fresh, focused, and alert. For the ultimate performance and rugged durability, it's the Grasshopper True Zero Turn Mower. Test drive a Grasshopper today when you visit Bruna Implement Company. Doctor's orders. Visit Bruna Implement Company today.
Wamego will have the basketball to begin the second quarter. Tigers get back within 4 before the quarter break. They trailed by as many as 6. Here's a corner 3 ball away from Blaine. He's hit 3 of them, misses here. Rebound knocked around. We've got a foul called. Ian Roteman called for the bump, although Roteman went backwards off the contact from Eli Miller at 6'4" and a senior, running into Ian Roteman at 6'1". The basketball comes in and outside deep for Dylan Blaine. Right corner is Gamino for 3. It won't go. Rebound Miller battles inside. Back up and good for 2. Tough stick back by the senior and low at 6'4". Tigers down by 6, 15-9. Here's Carlson out top. Brings it left now to Bo Richardson. Off to Ropen at the point. Back to Bo on the left wing. Brady Hamill posting. Now they give it to Brady on the wing left. He takes the two-pointer from just inside the arc. Now needs to get it to a guard and hands it off to Lane Lively with the screen. Lane crosses over to the paint, goes up strong to the ground. No foul called, but they will give it to Clay Center on the baseline. Lane did a great job to go away from the screen. The defender trying to work his way against the screener, and Lane crossed over, went left, and then took it strong to the glass, was bumped. The basketball out of bounds to the Tigers. 7:09 to work second quarter. Here's Richardson. Free throw line jumper on its way. Strong. Rebound. Tipped inside by Hamill. Ball loose. Hamill comes up with it. Back up and good. The Hammerhead has 7. The Tigers back within 4, 15-11. Dylan Blaine outside deep for Gamino. Right now it comes to Blaine and back out between the circles to Alderson. Left side wing, Gamino. Back right, Blaine. Again, a 3-ball. Good. His 4th here in the opening half. There's still 6:40 to go. He has 14 points. There's a drive by Richardson. To Hamill in the lane. Turns. Can't get it up. Here's Roteman, right side wing and deep. 6.5 to work. Tigers down by an 18-11 margin. Lane Libby out deep. Hands it out near the timeline now to Bo Richardson to set offense against the Red Raider man-to-man. Bo goes right toward the baseline, taken away by Rowden, taken right back by Richardson. Bo to the left wing. Kicks it out to Roteman. Ian with a screen coming from Carlson. Now they will give and go. Here's Caleb in the lane. He'll put it up and can't get it down. Had a really good look inside the lane. Just couldn't finish it. Now Blaine for his 5th 3, and he drills it. 17 first-half points. The Tigers suddenly down by 10, 21-11, and you better find number 15 as soon as he crosses the half-court stripe. Roteman to answer, right corner. Short. Rebound to Blaine, and a foul called on the Tigers before the outlet pass down the floor to Wamego's Landis Rowden. So 5:45 remains second quarter. The big story right now is 5 3-pointers knocked down by Dylan Blaine of Wamego. His 17 first-half points. Tigers see Wamego walk it down the floor with Gamino, Blaine out there. Also on the court, Colton Kitch running the post now. Tyler Alderson left to Gamino. Out top is Rowden. Back left it comes to Gamino. Now Blaine out top. The sophomore with the 5 first-half threes gives it up. Now in the corner, Rowden for 3, and he drills it. That's 6 threes first half for Wamego. And all of a sudden, they're up by 13. Gamino's first point for the ball game. or Rowden, I should say, his first points of the game. Now the Tigers with the basketball. Lane Libby. Cade Wallace in there. Libby starts to drive, cut off. To the corner it comes to Rotman. Backdoor look to Cade Wallace underneath. They'll kick it off to Rosine. In the mid lane, jumper up, no. Foul called. And 2 free throws, I believe, for Ethan Rosine. Yes, he will be at the stripe. See Ethan, his legs kind of pushed out from underneath as he was releasing the basketball, so the foul was called. 4:58 remains second quarter. It's 24-11. Tigers down by 13. Rosine at the stripe to shoot 2. First one is good. 6'4" junior with 3 points now. Lead cut back down to a dozen, 24-12. One more free throw coming. Rosine cut the lead down to 11. Charity up, and Charity good. He's got 4. And the lead is 11, 24-13 for the Red Raiders. Down court, Rowden had a 3 last time down. Skip past to Blaine. 3-pointer. This one's strong. Rebound tip right to Alderson inside, and he gets the easy field goal off the glass. It's 26-13. Here's Wallace into the front court. Stops, hands it off to Brady Hamill. Now to Lane Libby left wing. Out top, Rodman. Takes the 3, now gives it away to Wallace. 4:30 left to work, second quarter. Tigers down by 13 with the basketball. Pass in the lane looking for Rosine, and it's taken away by the Red Raiders. Up court is Totten. He'll have it out top. Tigers in the zone. Left it goes deep to Rowden. To Blaine, who's been blistering hot with 5 first-half threes. Now Totten in the paint. The Colton Hitch, right baseline jumper from 15, and he drills it. Hitch's first point. Tigers now trail by 15. That's the biggest lead of the game for the Red Raiders. Here's Hamill, who has 7 to lead the Tigers in scoring. With the 5 threes from Dylan Blaine, 17 first-half points. 3:50 remains here in the second period. Wallace, right wing and deep for Rotman. Now out top is Lane Libby. The ball taken away on the dribble drive. Wyatt Totten. Tigers chasing defensively. Totten, ball fake, takes it up. Foul called on Rosine. And Totten will get to the stripe for a chance to shoot 2. Neither team in the bonus yet. This will be the 15th foul against Play Center. 3 whistled against the Red Raiders with 3:40 to go second quarter. And Wyatt Totten at the stripe to shoot 2. The senior gets the score in the game. First free throw is up and good. You missed it earlier. The Lady Tigers winning over Wamego. The Lady Tigers on senior night go out in fashion here at home and keep their NCKL title alive with that victory. Here, Totten knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Puts the Red Raiders up by 16. Second Charity up. This one also going in. So Totten has his first point for the night. Play Center down by a 30-13 margin. Wallace brings it across with a pass to Bo Richardson. Back to Cade. Right wing and deep, Caleb Siebold. Hamill and Carlson both posting on that ball side. Now at the high post is Carlson. Back out to Wallace. Fakes the 3. Steps left. Fakes it again. Now gives it off to Siebold. Caleb Siebold. Dribble penetrates. Spins right toward the elbow. Now gets to the baseline. And he is going to be fouled by Eli Miller. Miller had it blocked and then wanted to really swat it out of bounds and ends up getting the contact. And that'll put Caleb Siebold with a stripe to shoot 2. Tigers trail 30-13. It was a 13-9 ball game after the opening quarter. Wamego stretching the lead out now to 17 points. Siebold missing on the first of 2 free throws. So Siebold's got another one coming. The junior at the stripe. Missed on the first. Second one is strong. Rebound chased down by Brady Hamill. Right wing 3 ball. Strong. Rebound weak side. Tipped by Siebold. Picked up, though, by the Red Raiders. Rowden, he'll bring it across the timeline. Left and deep it goes now to Gamino. Correction, White Totten with it. High post, Rowden. Baseline right, Gamino for 3 is strong. Rebound battled for inside. Carlson ends up on the ground. Eli Miller ends up with the basketball. And Miller scores it inside the paint. He has 4. Now the lead's 19. Here's Wallace in the front court. Has used up his dribble. Hands it off to Caleb Siebold. Now Siebold goes to the post. Here's Hamill. Brady against Miller with a left hand up, and he gets it to go. 9 points now for the senior Brady Hamill. 32-15, Tigers trail by 17 points. Totten across the timeline. High post Miller. Taken away for a moment by Seabold, but the deflection right to Wamego. In the corner is Hitch. To Camino, right side Totten. 2:15 to work here in the second quarter. Lob down low for Miller. In the paint. Too deep this time. Easy up and in. He has 6. And we've got a 30-second timeout taken on the floor. 2:09 to work. Tigers trail 34-15 when we come back.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
34-15 ball game. Tigers trail by 19, and we'll have the basketball out of the timeout taken by the Red Raiders. Cade Wallace, Brady Hamill, Bo Richardson, Caleb Seabold, and Caleb Carlson on the floor right now for the Tigers. Seabold into the front court. 2 minutes to go, first half of play. Senior night here in the Den. Bo Richardson drives left. Wraparound pass inside to Caleb Carlson. He was called for traveling, trying to get across the paint off that double team. He didn't catch it real clean to begin with. And as he tried to get it across the lane, ended up traveling with the basketball, so the Tigers turn it over. Wamego walks it back the other direction. Baseline left with the basketball, Tristan Campbell. Now back to Campbell. He will stop. Looks down low, so the baseline gives it off to Colton Hitch. Now to Campbell out deep. Top of the key near the circle is Wyatt Totten. Tigers in the zone. Totten skips it right. Jump pass inside. Tipped away by Seabold. Right back outside to Dylan Blaine. Not a good guy to get it, although he missed it here. What a rebound from Bo Richardson. And then the save. Now to Seabold. Tried to get it up four. Nearly taken away. Taps it back outside to Bo Richardson. And now a foul is going to be called on the perimeter against Wamego. Other scores we had, Concordia out at Phillipsburg. They were canceled tonight because of weather, so did not make the road trip. Abilene did fall to the Hayes Indian girls team. That was a 37-31 final. And Chapman also a 33-23 lead. That is a final, 33-23. Chapman over Rock Creek tonight. Here the Tigers 34-15. Those all girls scores, of course. Tiger boys trailing 34-15. To the high post is Hamill. Brady at the free throw line in some trouble. Gets it out left wing. Here's a three from Libby. Strong, weak side board. Caleb Carlson. And he'll be fouled. This will be the sixth team foul called against the Red Raiders. Good hustle by Caleb Carlson. Also, Blue Valley Lady Rams beat Frankfort tonight. 42-35 is that final. And Washington County girls beating Lynn earlier this evening. I'll get you a final on that, but I know Washington County did end up getting the win over Lynn. Here's a 5-second violation on Bo Richardson trying to get it in play. So the basketball goes back to Wamego. 52.9 seconds to go. It is nearing halftime. The Tigers trailing 34-15. Little double-team action for the Tigers. Dylan Blaine goes to the post. Back to the bucket was Bryce Patrick. Now back outside the pass from Totten overthrown. Tristan Campbell, and the Tigers get it back. Down 34-15. Here's Cade Wallace. Now to the lane. Wallace shot up just off the front rim. Rebound away to Wamego. Up the floor quickly. Dylan Blaine for the lane against Libby. Pulls up on the move. No. Rebound tipped out. Picked up by Richardson. So 1-on-2. He'll take it all the way to the paint. Little up and under shot. A tip in for Brady Hamill. The hammerhead came flying through the paint. Tipped it off the glass. And it's 34-17. Hamill with 11 of the Tigers' 17 points. Baseline right, Blaine takes the three, steps in, drives, hangs in the air, shot short, rebound to Lively, and that'll do it for the first half. The Tigers will trail 34-17, headed to halftime here in the Den. Stay with us, back in a moment.
When your unique health concerns require a specific medication compound that is made just for you, the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart are qualified to do so and will even consult with your physician if needed. Compounding medications to address your unique health needs is an important part of the personalized care you can expect from the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and also at Patterson Apothecary near the hospital. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, putting the care into health care.
Have you ever stopped to think about how much money you save over a year's time when you choose the best choice and always save products at Ray's Apple Market? These private label brands have earned their popularity by offering good quality at a better price. From all types of food to household items, Ray's Apple Market is pleased to give you many choices, including these private label brands such as Best Choice and Always Save, all for your satisfaction. Your town, your store. Ray's Apple Market.
We know you're busy and we have just the product for you. It's secure, it's convenient, it's easy. No time to make a deposit at the bank? Click it with UBT's new mobile deposit service. Simply sign, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on mobile deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
34-17 ball game here at the half. The Tiger cheerleaders performing right now at halftime as Clay Center trails 34-17. It is senior night. First half, really the story of this first half is two guys on both sides doing some big numbers. 5 3-pointers from 6'1" sophomore Dylan Blaine for Wamego. He has 17 points, and that came with about 6 minutes still to go in the first half of play. For the Tigers, it has been a big game early from Brady Hamble. He has 11 points, 1 of 2 at the stripe. He's hit 5 2-point field goals, including a highlight tip-in before the halftime break. 34-17, Tigers trail here at half on senior night. Stay with us. More coming your way in just a bit.
For over 35 years, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has served North Central Kansas with installation, repair, and replacement of both commercial and residential roofing. They work with most types of roofing systems, including Decra-Shake shingles. Decra shingles have the detail of a rustic, thick, hand-split wood shake. It installs quickly and is the ideal roof that offers the durability and longevity of stone-coated steel. Call Geisler Roofing for a free estimate or online at GEISLERroofing.com.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Back once again at halftime, 34-17. The Tiger cheerleaders just performing. They're about to have a little kid slam jam coming up for the first time here at the Den. So exciting to see what they bring out for this here at the halftime break. The Clay Center Tigers down 34-17. Dylan Blaine with the 5 3-pointers, 17 first-half points in this ball game. Eli Miller with 6. They also get 2 from Wyatt Cotton, 4 from Kyler Alderson, 3 from Landis Rowden, and Colton Hitch is knocked in 2. But, as much as we have looked at the Clay Center Tigers have seen one guy go off for 17, half of their points in this first half of this game. It is Brady Hamill who leads the way for the Tigers with 11. They get 4 from Ethan Rosine, 2 from Ian Roteman. We're at the half. Senior night, Tigers trail 34-17 when we come back.
The most advanced technologies in mechanized irrigation. That's why Valley Irrigation stands alone. Our commitment to engineering center pivot solutions that maximize grower efficiency has led to industry firsts, like Base Station, the ultimate tool for remote monitoring and control. Leading the way. That's the way we do business at Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Wow, check them out. Every time you see a wow bin at Ray's Apple Market, stop and see if it's something you could use. Because if it is, you can be sure you'll save money. They're located in the center of many aisles where they're easy to find, but it's the price that will grab your attention. With over a dozen wow bins throughout the store that frequently change, you'll have an opportunity to save on many commonly purchased products every time you shop at Ray's Apple Market. Your town, your store. Ray's Apple Market.
Even in today's computer age, some folks like to keep their records the safe and old-fashioned way.
Like chiseling them into large stones?
Not that old-fashioned, Roscoe. Here at Central Office, we stock those hard-to-find farm and small business record books, columnar pads, dome auto record, and home budget books, and more. Plus, to add it all up, we've got the Canon heavy-duty printing calculator on sale for $75 and adding paper for $7.45 per pack of 12 rolls. As you get ready for tax time, come see us at Central Office in Clay Center.
Farmers, are you looking forward to getting a jump on those weeds in your corn, milo, soybean, and alfalfa ground? The field specialists at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales include Brent, Alan, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny Beach, and they stand ready to address the crop challenges you face by tailor-making specific solutions to protect your crops. They work hard to stay on top of the latest innovations in order to bring you the best products to produce the best returns. It's time to call Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Back once again here at the Den as talked about the little kids Slam Jam coming up. They've got a host of kids about ready to go after the Nerf hoop set up. Also, we just saw Kirk Hamill out shooting the halftime shootout. So lots happening here at the break here on senior night. The Lady Tigers were winners earlier over Wamego, 54-45, and we also just saw Macy Franson recognized at the break along with their coach Robert Moran and the volleyball team, of course, state champions this past year. We had such a fun trip following them through the sub-state and then into state where they took the title at Salina, and Macy was named the 4A Division II State Player of the Year with her performance, and she did some amazing work for the Lady Tigers as a setter. And the numbers she put up, phenomenal. We talked about it quite a bit with Coach Moran, that the girls had to figure out if the ball was up in the air, you got away, because she was going to get to it. And very nice note here tonight to see her honored at halftime for what she's been able to do for the Lady Tigers on the volleyball court, here on the basketball floor. She had 19 to lead them in scoring tonight, and soon on the softball field once this season wraps up as well. 34-17, we are at the break. Again, they're continuing with more activities here at halftime, so we'll take another timeout. You're listening to Tiger Basketball Halftime on 100.9.
It's been 50 years since the first Mustang was unveiled, and this year's model shares some striking similarities with the first generation. The shark bite front grille, the aggressively canted front hood, the iconic fastback, and the signature 3 vertical taillight stripes, which are unmistakably Mustang. The 2015 Ford Mustang gives you speed-enhanced performance with 435 horsepower, and it's hungry for fun, not fuel. See the 2015 Ford Mustangs on the showroom floor at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, or online at hansonford.net.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
We know you're busy and we have just the product for you. It's secure, it's convenient, it's easy. No time to make a deposit at the bank? Click it with UBT's new mobile deposit service. Simply sign, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on mobile deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
Planting your seed at the right depth is critical for a good stand and a maximum farming return. That's why you should consider installing the hydraulic downforce on your planter.
Hydraulic downforce is a way to ensure that we get the correct amount of pressure on the row units to place the seed at the right depth to get the best stand we can.
The hydraulic downforce is an investment in your planter that pays off.
On the average, we can get 10 bushels an acre over your standard factory spring.
Talk to Central Valley Ag now about the hydraulic downforce.
Take a look at the first half of this ball game. Tigers were down 13-9 after one quarter to Wamego. They trailed 34-17 here at the break. In the big story, 5 3-pointers from Dylan Blaine of Wamego has 17 points. 11 points for the Tigers. Brady Hamill to lead the way in this ball game as well. Tigers, though, trail it in a 34-17 ball game here at home against the Wamego Red Raiders. It is a senior night. The Lady Tigers, we mentioned, winning earlier. Tiger boys down 34-17. We also saw the Tiger cheerleaders out on the floor. Caitlin Mendham, Alexis Bowen, Peyton Connor, Brianna Wright, and Mia Lawson, this year's Tiger senior cheerleaders. Tiger band has been on hand this evening. Shelby Whitaker, KT Coleman, Mackenzie Blacketer, Andy Anderson, Marty Robinson, Mason McDonald, Austin Turner, and Morgan Slagle, part of the high school Tiger band this year. We mentioned Tiger basketball, of course, the 4 Tiger seniors on this squad for the Clay Center Tigers. Ian Roteman, Bo Richardson, Brady Hamill, Caleb Carlson, and the Lady Tigers with their 5 seniors on this year's squad. And a special group with NCKL championship, still a possibility. And, of course, part of that state championship tournament run last year, in which they qualified and nearly knocked off the number 1 seed. Their seniors are Mac Edmondson, Emily Ebert, Macy Diekman, Macy Franson, and Lauren Williams. And the Tiger wrestlers are getting set for postseason this Friday from Hayes. Benny Wallace and I will be with you out in Hayes to give you coverage of all the Tiger matches. And their seniors this year, Michael Peeler, Corey Gilbert, Rebecca Johnson, Marty Robinson, and Thomas Rickley. We had a chance to broadcast their senior night here at home against the Abilene Cowboys. So great groups of seniors across the board in all of those Tiger sports and activities throughout the high school. 34-17, the little kids slam jam still going right now, and they had a bunch of them sign up, so they're giving them all a chance to show off. You probably heard the oohs and ahs from the crowd so far as they slam it home here. 34-17. It's at half. Stay with us. We'll have more coming up in a bit.
Bulk fill planters are big on efficiency, but all that extra weight increases the risk of soil compaction. The Kinsey 3600 with hydraulic weight transfers evens things out. The weight of the planter is evenly distributed across the entire toolbar, so you get the productivity of planting with bulk fill while reducing soil compaction and maintaining consistent seed depth. Bulk up while watching your weight. Come see the Kinsey 3600 today at Bruna Implement Company in Marysville, Washington, and Clay Center, or go to kinsey.com.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on March 21st for Clay Center's second annual Color Race, a fun and crazy 5K where participants are covered head to toe in color at each kilometer. Walk or run, it's all for fun. All proceeds benefit CARE, the animal shelter being built in Clay Center. In the spirit of CARE, your dog can participate too. To register, volunteer to help, and more, visit twinvalley.net/color. We hope to see you and your friends on March 21st at the Color Race.
34-17 ball game here at the halftime break. The Clay Center Tigers down by that 17-point margin. It was a game the Tigers trailed 13-9 after one quarter. And Dylan Blaine got it going, and then there was Wamego who kind of cleaned things up a little bit more than the Tigers, who had some miscues. Both teams were a little sloppy through much of the first quarter of play. Wamego able to stretch that lead out to 34-17. Also had some opportunities on the offensive glass for stick-back buckets that I think Coach Williams would probably be addressing at halftime. Tigers trail 34-17. We mentioned coming up this Friday and Saturday, regional championships in high school wrestling. That coverage begins in the afternoon. They're scheduled to start the regional wrestling championships for the Tigers out in Hayes at 2:30 Friday afternoon, and we'll have coverage again from Hayes on Friday. And then Saturday morning, they'll start back up again at 11 a.m. So stay tuned for all the details on that. But every Tiger match of the regional championships we will bring you here on KCOI. Phil Casper then will be covering from Abilene on Friday night as the Clay Center Tigers travel in to face Abilene in an NCKL showdown. And for that girls game, of course, the Lady Tigers and Abilene Cowgirls could very well be playing for the league championship. That'll be on Friday night. So Phil Casper will give us look-ins there and live coverage when we're not bringing you Tiger wrestling from Hayes in the regional competition. Here at halftime is 34-17. Wamego the lead. In 2 minutes, we'll come back, and second half be back underway.
For brutally cold Kansas winters like ours, you don't need the performance of your fuel to drop. Not when you can fill up with winterized premium diesel fuels at Farmway-owned fueling sites. Unlike other winterized fuel, Farmway fueling sites contain a 50-50 blend with number one diesel that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. So don't worry. Just fill up at a Farmway fueling site or request a 50-50 blend for your farm fuel deliveries.
Do you ever get tired of waiting for your monthly bank statements to show up in your mailbox? Sign up for our new e-statements at Union State Bank and receive your monthly statement as soon as it's ready. With our new e-statements, you gain a more secure way of checking your monthly transactions and the added convenience of being able to check your statements anywhere that you have internet access. Plus, you'll be helping us to go green by processing less paper each month. Call or come in to our convenient locations to get signed up for e-statements today. Union State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
For over 35 years, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has served North Central Kansas with installation, repair, and replacement of both commercial and residential roofing. They work with most types of roofing systems, including Decra-Shake shingles. Decra shingles have the detail of a rustic, thick, hand-split wood shake. It installs quickly and is the ideal roof that offers the durability and longevity of stone-coated steel. Call Geisler Roofing for a free estimate or online at GEISLERroofing.com.
Even in today's computer age, some folks like to keep their records the safe and old-fashioned way.
Like chiseling them into large stones?
Not that old-fashioned, Roscoe. Here at Central Office, we stock those hard-to-find farm and small business record books, columnar pads, dome auto record, and home budget books, and more. Plus, to add it all up, we've got the Canon heavy-duty printing calculator on sale for $75 and adding paper for $7.45 per pack of 12 rolls. As you get ready for tax time, come see us at Central Office in Clay Center.
34-17 ball game. Clay Center Tigers have the basketball to begin the second half, down by 17 points. Lane Lively, Ian Ropeman, who has it now left, Caleb Carlson, Brady Hamill, and Bo Richardson on the floor. Ball nearly taken away by Anthony Gamino on the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Inbounding is Richardson out deep for Lively. So the 4 Tigers seniors start the second half. Lane Lively, the junior, out there with those guys. Just underway, third quarter. Tigers down 34-17. Here's Lively, high post to Hamill, has the hot hand early. Missing here. Rebound, Roteman back up off Glasnow. Lively comes down with the board, and a foul called against Eli Miller. So the Tigers, we just mentioned, giving up some offensive boards in the first half. Now we see them come out and attack the offensive glass on their first possession. So Richardson will inbound from the baseline, looking in low. Now needs to get it in somewhere. Sideline to Lively. Lane three-pointer. Guarded. Good! Magic Lively knocks down the 3 on the right sideline. He had a hand right up in his face, and he still knocks it in. It's 34-20. Outside is Miller. Eli Miller picking up his second foul that last trip down against the Tigers. Here's Blaine to answer for his 6th 3 of the game. He misses here. Long rebound, though, to Miller. Double team down in the corner. Way outside. Ball loose. Still loose to the backcourt. Wamego comes up with it. They say that Bo Richardson had tipped it, so it was a free ball to go kick. Totten and Gamino both ended up running into each other, thinking neither had a chance to get the basketball. They nearly knocked themselves into the backcourt. But Wamego still with the basketball. Blaine again for 3, this time strong. He hit 5 threes in the first half. Roteman, good board up the court. It comes to Richardson. Wing right is Lively. Lane backs it in, stops to the post. It goes to Richardson. Bo gets up in the air and trying to get the contact. Didn't get a whistle, and it's Wamego headed the other direction. Now Blaine toward the paint. Ball fakes, drive, shot up, no. Rebound Miller. He can't get it. One more time. Now he loses it, and the kick out goes right to Bo Richardson. So the Tigers have it back. Totten all over Bo Richardson right now, and Richardson now left on the wing. Here's Lively. Long 3-ball, no. The rebound is going to be tracked down by Alderson. Nobody back to the Tigers. Roteman does get back to defend, but he fouls as Alderson knocks in the 3, or the 2, and a chance at an old-fashioned 3. 36-20 with 6:09 to work here in this third period. The Tigers got the big 3 from Lane Lively, and Wamego turned it over a couple of times, and now they've got a chance at a 3-point play to answer with Alderson the bucket and the foul on Roteman, his second, and Tyler Alderson does make the free throw. Lane Lively will bring it across the midcourt line. He has Totten on him, right wing and deep, and Blaine will be called for the reach-in. Got his hand caught in the arm of Bo Richardson. The official had nothing he could do but call it. 6:02 to work, third period. Outside deep it comes to Lively. Lane puts the dribble down, man-to-man again by Wamego. They've been in it almost the entire ball game, a little bit of full court pressure in the first half as well. Here's Hamill out top, hands it off to Richardson. Bo goes back right wing to Lively. Screen coming from Hamill. They back away now. Carlson comes with a screen. Lively toward the paint. Gets to the lane. Fingertip roll. No. And the tip out goes to Wamego. Camino on the move. To Totten, left wing. He'll back it out. Stops. Bump to the ground. They call the foul on Bo Richardson. Kind of bad spot. Wrong time. And Bo picks up the foul. It'll be 2 team fouls now on both sides. Hayes did beat Abilene in the boys matchup as well at the 66-50 final. Out of conference game late in the year. Here's Blaine up top, his 6th 3 of the game. 5 in the first half. Drills 1 here. He now has 20 points. The Tigers trail by 20 at 40-20. Here's Roteman. Holds wing right. Now puts the dribble down out top and deep for Richardson. Bo turns left toward the lane. Dumps it off for Hamill. Brady at the free throw line. Good bounce pass in low. Carlson lets the defender slide by. And Caleb Carlson knocks it in. The senior's first points tonight. Here's Alderson the other direction. Now it's Blaine. Jump stop in the paint. We have a blocking foul against the Tigers as Dylan Blaine was trying to knife his way into the paint. It'll be Wamego basketball out of bounds. 40-22. Tigers trailing by 18 here in this third period. 4:58 to work. Blaine passes up the 3 this time. Totten now has it baseline left and back outside of the sophomore Dylan Blaine. Calls the play, throws it right in deep to Camino. Miller has it. Left to Totten, baseline left. Blaine for his 7th 3, and he drills it. Wow. I mean, almost nothing but threes. He had 1 2-point field goal. He has 23 points, and 21 of those on 3-point shots. 43-22, pass to the paint for Hamill. And there's going to be a bump on the play called against the Red Raiders. So it'll be Clay Center basketball on the baseline. Totten comes out for the Red Raiders. They've increased the lead now to 21. Here's Lively, baseline left. He has Rowden on him. Crosses over, gets down low, slips and falls, and travels with the basketball. It's just his tread not grabbing hold as he planted. He had left Rowden on the crossover, but once he started to stop and take the shot, his feet just went straight out from underneath of him. And so basketball back to the way for Wamego, 43-22. Right and deep, the drive from Rowden. Kick to the baseline left. Blaine again, this time short. Rebound rims off long, Tulane Lively. 43-22, Tigers down midway point third quarter. Here's Lively down court. Hands it off to Ropeman outside. He'll get it to the paint for Hamill. Brady pulls up mid-lane jumper. Good. He's got 13. 43-24, back to Wamego. Baseline left with the basketball is Kyler Alderson. Around right it goes to Blaine. Out of the corner is Alderson back out deep. They swing it from top of the key. Gamino off the Blaine. Tried to shovel it inside to Miller. Taken away by Ian Ropeman. Ropeman down court. Stops. Holds. Left wing deep is Lively to the baseline. Richardson three ball. Boom! Both those threes. It's a 43-27 ball game. The Tigers back within 16 with 3:26 to go. Third quarter. Timeout taken by the Tiger sideline. You're listening to Clay Center Tiger basketball on 100.9.
The most advanced technologies in mechanized irrigation. That's why Valley Irrigation stands alone. Our commitment to engineering center pivot solutions that maximize grower efficiency has led to industry firsts like Base Station, the ultimate tool for remote monitoring and control. Leading the way. That's the way we do business at Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Couple of scores to pass along to you from tonight. We told you earlier that the Washington County girls had won over Lynn. Also, it is a final. Washington County boys win 64-32 over the Lynn Bulldogs. It would be Chase McGatlin's 15 for Washington County, or for Lynn. Chase McGatlin with 15, and then the Tigers led by Washington County 22 points from Kyle McGatlin. Here the Tigers out of the timeout with the basketball, or correction, Wamego with the basketball after the bucket had been hit by Bo Richardson for his first points of the night. That's 3 on the left wing. Tigers down by 16, 3:05 to go third quarter. Alderson around right to the baseline. Blaine for 3. That would have been his 8th of the game. Missing. Rowden back up. No. Rebound tipped inside. Now out toward the half-court stripe, and it's pulled in by Rowden. 43-27. Alderson drives, and a blocking foul against the Tigers. I believe Caleb Siebold will be called for this one. 2:47 to work third quarter. Rowden will inbound for the Red Raiders from the baseline. Outside to Gamino. Now he gives it out top to Dylan Blaine, the sophomore. Back to the baseline right. They get it to Gamino. Free throw line Rowden. To Gamino, right wing. Left side to Blaine. Fakes on the 3. Lively on him. Jump pass across right. Alderson quickly down inside to Rowden. Now to Dylan Blaine. He'll spin, turn, takes it up in the paint. Drops in a second 2-point bucket. And he now has 7 threes and 2 2-point field goals. The Tigers down 45-27. Trailing by 18 here. At the top of the key is Wallace. Right baseline, Lively. To the lane, they get it to Rosine. Little baby hook on its way. And I said little baby hook. He actually had to take that very strong. He was getting fouled by Colton Hitch. And Rosine gets to the free throw line. He had 4 first-half points. Averaging almost 7 a game now for the Tigers on the season. Rosine's first of 2 free throw attempts on its way is rattling in. He now has 5 points. Tigers trail by 17. That's what they trailed by at halftime. Hitch and Gamino come out. Cotton and Miller go in. Tigers have Lively, Hamill, Siebold, Wallace, and at the free throw line, Ethan Rosine, who made the first of 2. Second charity up, and it's short. Rebound comes off to Wamego. Alderson and Miller both there on the play, but it's pulled away by Miller. Wamego down court to Rowden, left corner. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. It's Blaine looking right, giving it away now to Alderson out deep for Totten. Around baseline left is Blaine. Skipped right to Rowden. Short corner right Totten. They go to the lane for Miller. He'll take it up in the paint and good. Eli Miller has 8 first points here in the second half. Down court pass looking for Wallace, and it's tipped away, taken by Rowden the other direction for 2. Unforced turnover on the Tigers, trying to force it up the court. Here's Lane Libby right sideline, and with a foul called against the Tigers, Caleb Siebold trying to set a screen on the sideline to free up Libby. Lane was getting pressured over on the sideline. They called Siebold for the foul. So it'll be Wamego's basketball. 1:30 to go. Third quarter, Tigers trail 49-28. Wamego inbounds. It'll be Wyatt Totten who walks it across the midcourt stripe. Tigers extending that defense out now. Straight man-to-man they've gone to. Here's a jumper from Dylan Blaine. And, I mean, this guy has got a hot hand now. He has 28 points in the game. 27, excuse me. 7 3-pointers, 3 2-point field goals. Wow. 51-28. Here's Siebold to drive. He'll be fouled. That'll go against the Red Raiders. 15 foul now on both sides. 51-28 ball game here in the third quarter. Red Raiders lead it. Cade Wallace will inbound from the baseline to Ethan Rosine. Now toward the lane. Rosine blocks. Picked up by Altizer. He'll drop it up and drop it in. Dalton Altizer's first points of the night. It's 51-30. Wamego brings it down court. Totten has it outside. Now near the half-court stripe. We'll bring it back out to Kyler Alderson. Alderson left, and a traveling violation against Landis Rowden. 51-30 ball game. Tigers down by 21. They'll get the basketball back as Rowden, unforced turnover, just took steps when he made the catch on the left sideline. 41 to work, third quarter. Tigers with the basketball. Cade Wallace up court, left and deep for Altizer. They'll bring it out around the perimeter right. Now drops it off to Siebold. Caleb on the wing right. Takes it toward the lane. Left elbow all the way to the glass with the left hand and good. Caleb Siebold's first bucket. It's 51-32. Red Raiders lead it, but a big move by the junior to get around the corner and get to the lane and drop it in off the glass. 51-32 ball game with 12 to work. Pot right and deep it goes to Rowden. Baseline right. Here's Blaine for 3. His 8th of the game. Unreal. 54-32. Libby down court. Siebold won't get the shot away before the buzzer. We'll head to the final quarter. Tigers trail 54-32 when we come back.
The Northeast Kansas First Trials are in, and the Oldie Seed 2414 corn hybrid takes first place with an impressive 208.6 bushel performance, outperforming 35 other hybrids in 4 locations. And if you're concerned about managing risk this season, ask about our new Drought Guard hybrids that are delivering record yields. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555. That's 877-692-4555.
When your unique health concerns require a specific medication compound that is made just for you, the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart are qualified to do so and will even consult with your physician if needed. Compounding medications to address your unique health needs is an important part of the personalized care you can expect from the pharmacists at Patterson Health Mart in downtown Clay Center and also at Patterson Apothecary near the hospital. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, putting the care into healthcare.
54-32 ball game. Clay Center Tigers down by that margin of 22, but what a performance from Dylan Blaine tonight. He has 30 of their 54 points, 8 3-pointers, 3 2-point buckets. Amazing night from the 6'1 sophomore for the Red Raiders. Wamego has the basketball to begin this fourth quarter. Landis Rowden to the high post. Alderson. Backdoor looking low to Totten. Caught down low. Backs it out with the dribble now, and Wamego recues offense. Here's Alderson in the lane. Shot up, no. Rebound to Brady Hamill. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Tigers trailing by 22 here to the Red Raiders. They were down by 4 at the end of one quarter and fell behind by 17 at halftime, or by 17 at halftime, and now they trail 54-32 with the basketball in the fourth. Here's Hamill out near the timeline. Drive by Brady all the way to the glass. Shot strong. Rebound comes off to Rowden. Back the other direction. Inside the lane. Shot on the move by Rowden. He gets it up high off the glass and in. He has 7 points now. The Tigers trail 56-32. Lane Libby down the floor. Hesitation move, drives, goes to the ground, looking for a foul, did not get the whistle, and they'll head the other direction. Tyler Alderson helping Lane Libby up, and while laying to the ground, he's kind of looked up to the official as if to ask why it didn't blow. 56-32. Totten gets it left and deep to Rowden. Baseline to Alderson. Back outside. Now to Alderson. Left baseline beyond the arc. One dribble. And out deep to Gabino. 56-32 ball game. Tigers down by 24. Wamego has possession. Gabino left wing to the baseline. And a 3-second violation called against Wamego. Tigers get it back. Here in the fourth quarter, Clay Center goes to Abilene Friday. As mentioned, Bill Casper will have the call on those two games, as we'll be out, Benny Wallace and I, in Hayes for 4A regional championships in wrestling. And the Clay Center Tigers, part of that regional, out in Hayes. We start at 2:30 Friday afternoon. Here's Lane Libby in the paint. Drives in, hangs, can't get it. Rebound comes off to Eli Miller. And so Wamego back with the basketball with 6 minutes to work here in the fourth. Left and deep is Alderson. Lob down low for Miller. Caught down with Carlson on him. Now they swing it around right. Totten will drive. Kick out left. Gamino. Three-pointer on its way, and it's down. Anthony Gamino has a three knocked in. 10 threes in the ball game. Of course, 8 of those from Dylan Blaine alone. 59-32. Here's Bo Richardson. Right on the wing. Outside he brings it. Now back right. Gamino on him. Now near the timeline, Gamino trying to force a 5 count. Now he breaks it. Bo with the dribble. Works it right again now. And kicks it back out deep to Lane Libby. 59-32 ball game. Now it's given off to Bo Richardson again. He'll work it right wing. Stops. Passes back out to Carlson, trying to go inside to Libby posting, and it's taken away by the Red Raiders. Rowden down court quickly. Strong to the glass. Blocked out of bounds by Caleb Carlson. And the basketball goes to Wamego on the baseline. 59-32, Wamego the lead. It'll be Red Raider basketball. Baseline right of the glass. As Wyatt Totten will bring it in play. Looking in low. Drops it off to Miller in the paint. Ball fake. And we have a travel or a foul. A foul called before the shot. It's a 16 foul against Clay Center. 5 have been whistled against Wamego here in the second half. 4:55 on the fourth quarter clock. Caleb Carlson and Bo Richardson will come out. Parker Folks in for the first time tonight, and Roteman also back in. Here's Miller for Wamego outside to Gamino and around the right to Rowden. Now back outside. Totten goes to Gamino left. Wamego leads it by 27. Gamino left wing. Back across right. Wyatt Totten again. Baseline right. Rowden for 3. He won early in the first half. Can't get this one down. Rebound to Miller, no good. Now the board by Caleb Seabold, lost out of bounds. He was battling for it in low with Sam Long. Tigers, Morgan Chestnut coming on for the Tigers. Roteman will come out. So Chestnut, Hamill, Folks, along with Seabold and Libby on the floor. Baseline left, three-pointer up from Rowden, misses again. This time it rattles out and rebounded by Chestnut. Caleb Seabold down the floor. Caleb at the point. Fakes right, moves back left. Hamill, 3-ball on its way, just short. Rebound battled for inside, picked up by Rowden on the sideline. He stepped out of bounds. Just couldn't walk the tightrope up the right sideline. The Tigers get it back. 59-32 with 4:13 to work here in the fourth period. Caleb Seabold will bring it in from the sideline. Wamego stays man-to-man. Here's Seabold deep left. Chestnut post high. Folks down low. Now Hamill has it out at the point. Brady goes right wing and deep to Libby. Parker Folks off to Seabold. Caleb drives, takes it in against Miller. No good. Rebound off to Miller. And Wamego has it back. Just under 4 to go in this fourth period. It's 59-32. Tigers trailing. High post Miller. Baseline right to Sam Long. He works against Hamill. Now the lob down and low. Miller goes up and gets it and finishes it inside the paint. He has 10. 61-32 now. Tigers trailing. Here's Hamill. Right baseline. Wide open 3-ball. Short. Rebound to Long for the Red Raiders. Wamego will walk it up the floor. Wyatt Totten has it at the point. Now lobs it high post to Miller. Nearly taken away by Seabold. Back out deep it comes to Totten. Back to Miller. Tip pass by Libby into the Tiger student section. They celebrate. They've been celebrating all night over in the student section. 61-32. Basketball out of bounds to Wamego. Brady Hamill and Lane Libby will come out. Cade Wallace and Anthony Atkinson-Enneking in the game. Here's Blaine for three, right wing. Had an open look, didn't get it. Rebound the weak side. Comes away to Clay Center and it goes out of bounds. Actually, they have had a foul called against Wamego. It would have been the ninth three of the ball game for the sophomore Dylan Blaine. He has 30 points in the game, 8 3-pointers. 3:05 to work. Here's Seabold, kick out to Atkinson-Enneking. He just double dribbled and got away with it. Now Wallace has it out top. Seabold battling for a loose ball, picked up by Rowden. Now on the sideline, it's going to be off of whom? He goes back to Clay Center. Wamego making several substitutions. Nick Fox is in. Colton Hitch will come on. Also, Tristan Campbell into the game. 2:52 remains. Seabold will inbound from the sideline. Corner right to Wallace. Ball knocked out of bounds by Colton Hitch. It will stay with the Tigers on the sideline, but near the corner, almost to the end of their sideline bench. Seabold will inbound. 61-32, Wamego the lead. Caleb back outside. Atkinson-Enneking with it. They'll hand it away to Seabold. 2:45 to work, and now we have a foul called inside against Wamego away from the basketball. And that'll be a 1-and-1. Morgan Chestnut will get a chance to stripe for a 1-and-1 here. 2:46 remains, fourth quarter. Chestnut front into the 1-and-1, rims off, rebound away inside to Bryce Patrick. 6'5" junior gives it off to Tristan Campbell. Left wing hits to the high post is Patrick, and he walked with the basketball, trying to kick it to the baseline down low on the left side. The Tigers get it back, 2:36 to go here in this fourth period. 61-32 ball game. Cade Wallace will walk it across, surveys the man-to-man, goes right to Atkinson-Enneking. Screen from Folks, now screen from Chestnut. Atkinson-Enneking to the free throw line. Now Wallace, right wing three, no. Rebound, battle for inside. Colton Hitch brings it down for the Red Raiders. Wamego walks it through the timeline with Wallace pressuring on Campbell. Now he throws it to the right wing. Nick Fox was cutting as he made that pass, but the Tigers get it right back. And it'll be Parker Folks coming out, Ethan Rosine back in. Cade Wallace will bring it across, picked up by Tristan Campbell. Left wing deep Seabold. Caleb looks inside as a screen from Chestnut. Now a screen from Rosine. Caleb all the way to the paint. He's bumped on his way in there, and he'll have a chance at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 as well. So Caleb Seabold steps to the stripe, 2 points on the night. Great drive he had in the second half, getting it into the lane and around a defender. He turned the corner and finished it on the left side. 1-and-1 chance here from the line, and he misses on the first of the 1-and-1. So rebound to Wamego. They bring it across, leading 61-32. Hitch has it right wing and deep. Now to Long at the point, guarded by Seabold. Trying to get rid of it, does so to Campbell. Baseline left Hitch, lob down inside. Patrick takes it up, no. Rebound tipped by Nick Fox, up and good. Fox able to get it up off the front rim and good. Here's Rosine, baseline right, he's fouled. And so he'll get to the free throw line to shoot 2. Rosine is 3 of 4 at the stripe on the night and has 5 points in the game. Brady Hamill leads the way for the Tigers with 13 at 11 at halftime. A minute 17 to work. Rosine, first free throw, up and through. So he's 4 of 5 at the line. And one more free throw coming here. Running clock. The lead is at 30. It's under a minute to go. Rosine knocks them both in. So he has 7. Wamego in the backcourt, pressure for the Tigers, man-to-man. Hitch brings it across. Left sideline stops, tried to kick it out top, and it's taken away by Seabold. The run-out, lay-in, off glass and good. Caleb Seabold has 4. 40 seconds now left. Pressure again by the Tigers off the made bucket. Not wanting to foul, but will pressure. Now it's Campbell down court, lob toward Patrick. He'll take it up in a crowd inside. No, rebound to Rosine. Here's Cade Wallace up the right sideline. Cade toward the paint, goes strong. We've got an offensive foul against Murph, who took it in against Colton Hitch. Clock continues to wind down with the running clock, 10 seconds, 63-36. And Wamego will be able to stay in the backcourt if they really wanted to. 3 seconds, and they will. And that'll do it. Wamego wins it to go to 13-6 on the year. The Tigers 3-15. Your final 63-36. Wamego with the win. Stay with us. We'll have Tiger postgame coming up next.
It's been 50 years since the first Mustang was unveiled, and this year's model shares some striking similarities with the first generation. The shark bite front grille, the aggressively canted front hood, the iconic fastback, and the signature 3 vertical taillight stripes, which are unmistakably Mustang. The 2015 Ford Mustang gives you speed-enhanced performance with 435 horsepower, and it's hungry for fun, not fuel. See the 2015 Ford Mustangs on the showroom floor at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, or online at hansonford.net.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
Back once again to the Den. The Clay Center Tigers take the loss here tonight at home, 63-36, your final. Wamego just had a monster night. 8 3-pointers coming from Dylan Blaine, 30 points on the evening. And, half of your points come from one guy that has a hot hand, and Tigers never had an answer for him this evening. Clay Center with the loss, 63-36. Scoring leaders as we get going here on postgame tonight, being brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, Debenham Electric Heating and Air, along with McGee Roofing, Clay County National Bank, and Republican Valley Irrigation. 30 points from Dylan Blaine leads all scores in this ball game tonight. Also 10 from Eli Miller down inside. They get 7 from Kyler Alderson, a free ball from Anthony Gamino, 2 free throws from Wyatt Cotton, 7 points from Landis Rowden, 2 each from Colton Hitch and Nick Fox on the tip-in. The Tigers, 13 from Brady Hamill tonight to lead the way, 11 at halftime. 4 points from Caleb Seabold, 7 from Ethan Rosine, including a 5 of 6 night at the free throw line, 2 from Ian Roteman and Dalton Altizer. Lane Libby knocked in 1 3-pointer, as did Bo Richardson, and Caleb Carlson would finish with 2 on the night as well. Senior night here at the Den. Earlier, the Lady Tigers did win their ball game against Wamego to keep the door open for that NCKO championship, or at least a co-championship. They won 54-45. Macy Franson 19, Lauren Williams 10 for Clay Center in that victory. And again, the Tiger boys in the nightcap tonight, 63-36. It's senior night, last time here at home, but a lot more basketball they play. 2 more regular season contests Friday and Tuesday at Abilene and at Concordia. And then, of course, sub-states, and we'll see if there's a state championship trip out there as well. That'll do it tonight from the Den. Clay Center Tigers split. The Lady Tigers win 54-45 over Wamego. Clay Center boys a 63-36 loss. For our studio engineer, Cody Seabold, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Tuesday.